Welcome to Nightly Reviews. The reviews where at night you get nightly. I don't know what to say. Let me give you a little story here before I jump into this tobacco. When I was young, I don't know, I was 14, 15 years old. I went to my friend Donald's house and we were drunk and stoned. And we were listening to music and we were discussing music. I was always into music. And so my friend Donald says, you're not into the Beatles, Dan? And for me, anything that was commonplace and normal, like everybody was into the Beatles, I didn't want to get into it because I didn't want to conform. That's what I thought. I'm a rebel at heart. What do you want? So I said, nah, the Beatles, forget it. But what do you know me? I'm into Genesis, the Gabriel Genesis and the heavy prog and, symphonic prog and progressive rock, prog. Anyways, I'm into all kinds of music. But anyways. And he said, man, you gotta listen to this. So he takes out the Revolver album by the Beatles, because all I knew was Twist and Shout and A Hard Day's Night, stuff like that. And I just thought it was candy baby stuff, right? I love it now, but anyways. So he puts on Revolver and he puts on Tomorrow Never Knows. Life stopped because I could not believe that was the Beatles. I couldn't believe it. Still to this day, that was a milestone in my life. And then what happened is he takes out his extinguisher, the white extinguisher that does like a white cloud, and he sprays his house. The guy was crazy. He sprays his house, and I was in a cloud, all buzzed out, and listening to Tomorrow Never Knows. You think that made an impression? That was awesome. And so it taught me one thing. Like when someone says, hey man, you into the Beatles, or when everybody's into it. It taught me one thing. That sometimes I'm stupid. There's a reason why everybody likes it. It's because it's good. It reaches to everybody. Now, being the rebel that I was, that was over. So, we're going to talk today about the house of Samuel Gawith. Or is it Gawith and Hogarth? I might be making a mistake here. Let me see, just in case. Can't even see. And it's Gawith and Hogarth. It's Bob's Chocolate Flake. A medium flake with a touch of latakia. Now, I'm not going to go into Jim Ink's review or Music Man's review, this and that. I'm going to tell you what I think about this. Some people were ranting and raving about this tobacco, and it's like, chocolate. What tobacco that tastes like chocolate? Give me a tobacco that tastes like hay, or tastes like grass, or tastes like the woods. What's wrong with chocolate? It's a flavor, for God's sake. Anyways. Excuse me. So I do what I do best, is I order an overabundance of it. And an overabundance for me, being Canadian, is like 3 cans. 3 tins. And I'm like, I can't go wrong with Gawith and Hogarth or Samuel Gawith. It's one of my preferred houses. I opened the tin. I could not believe the sense, the memories that opening up that tin gave me. I was, again, in an Italian German pastry. It was called the Axis pastry. That's funny, man. Anyways, Italian German pastry where there was amaretti cookies made with almonds, marzipan made with almonds, and all the other scented stuff around me, man. And I was like, this is my childhood, 100%. What there was for me in terms of tin scents, built-in flavors, okay? Because when you're smelling stuff, you're breathing in the molecules of the actual stuff. So you have to tell yourself when someone farts and you smell it. There's little chunks of you-know-what flying in the air. Don't freak out. Anyways, just to let you know. Man, it was a little tangy without being tangy. It was a little boozy without being boozy. A little grassy, again, without being grassy. It was dark without being too dark. It was, I wouldn't say light. I would go into the medium dark of this tobacco because it's a rich flavored tobacco. It was like eating a big, squishy mousse muffin. You have the chocolate flavor, you have the almond flavor, which is marzipan, but dark marzipan. So basically, chocolate marzipan. Who knew? It's what a tobacco. This is you pull it out at Christmas type tobacco because it's festive, man. But not festive in the, Weehawken, New Jersey way. It's festive in the life is good way. People are playing, your kids are playing, You got the Godfather theme in the back, and you're smoking this. What a joy to smoke this tobacco. And if you ask yourself, why isn't it around? Either in bulk, because you can get it in bulk, unbelievable, or in tin. It's because as soon as it's out, everybody buys it. So, the reason why everybody buys it, tomorrow never knows, is because it's really a delectable tobacco. Delectable tobacco. It is a sit your ass down with a big smile on your face, and it's just life is good tobacco. In all honesty, I don't take this tobacco out very often because I don't want to smoke it all the time. Why would you want to smoke it all the time anyways? But I'm just saying, it's so good you would want to smoke it all the time. As a matter of fact, there's a light there. There's a light there. Why is the light on? It's because the tobacco comes relatively moist, as in all Samuel Gawith or Gawith and Hogarth tobaccos. And so I just put a light on it, and it dries it up a little bit faster. It doesn't crisp it up, it just dries it up a little bit faster, because after this review, I'm gonna go have a smoke. And I'm gonna have a great time having a smoke. So, again, this tobacco, earthy, tangy, without being too earthy. It's more of a middle, on your tongue, almost top flavor, but deep and rich tobacco. It is one I recommend highly. As a matter of fact, I probably will not do reviews on tobaccos I don't like. Why waste my time and your time? If I don't like it, I ain't gonna review it. But my enthusiasm, based on the tobaccos that I do like, varies. Now, my eyeballs, I don't think I've blinked for 20 minutes, or 10 minutes, or how long, whatever time I've been here. And it's just a yummy tobacco. It's an Italian wedding tobacco. It's a bar mitzvah tobacco. It's a Ramadan tobacco, if you could say that. It's Chinese New Year tobacco.
Shut up!
That's the kind of thing this tobacco is. It's a tobacco that you are proud to share. Don't share too much. You're proud to share with a good friend. You know? And what would you eat with this tobacco? Well, obviously you've eaten, and hopefully you're at a Greek wedding where they have all these sweets and you've just engulfed yourself with sweets. Well, this is a good tobacco after that. It's an after dessert tobacco. Not that it's sweet, but it's rich, and in French they say c'est ample. It's opulent, if that's the good word. Anyways, there's a shout out to Smarty Bob. Smarty Bob. That's all I can say. And life is good if you're smoking a pipe.
Shut up!
It don't get any better than that. You know it. I'll see you next time.